Hello, friends. My name is Nav, and I thank you for joining me for a practice on your mat. In today's class, I'll be guiding you through a smooth and energizing vinyasa flow. I consider this a great practice to wake yourself up or to just get that energy moving through your body. Not much to say other than that, so we'll get started in a child's pose as we make our way onto our mats. As always, if you have your blocks or any tools that you may consider helpful for you, please have them by your side. Otherwise, let's take a minute or so here to ground ourselves down as we prepare ourselves physically and mentally for practice. Let your mind shift onto your breath. Let your body soften. Let your mind become settled. Not spending an excessive amount of time in this first posture, but doing so intentionally. The act of bringing our minds into our bodies as we shift our awareness towards our breath. And from this place of awareness, we can start to channel a bit more sensation into our breath. Some of you will start to bring in your ujjayi, creating a bit of a sound, creating a little bit more heat. And moving mindfully with this breath of yours, letting your breath pave the way for your body to move mindfully. So let's begin. From child's pose, inhale, come forward to your tabletop. Curl your toes underneath as we welcome our cat and cows. Inhaling, let the belly drop as the chin and tailbone lift. Breath out to round through the spine as we tuck our chin and tailbone in. And then just working in a few different ways from here, maybe shifting the weight side to side, bumping your hips to open up through your ribs. And I'll just foreshadow that we will be bringing in some side planks, so please place some consideration towards your forearms and wrists. Maybe just flipping the palms so we can turn the palms up as the fingers turn in, and maybe just rock the weight side to side within the body. Placing the palms on the ground as we externally rotate the shoulders, pointing the fingers back towards the knees. Be mindful as you shift your weight back towards your heels. Soft bend in the elbows, soft lift of the palms. Just see what you may need here. Wonderful. And then just take a moment, maybe lift up your hands, roll out your wrists, open and close your fists. So let's get ourselves started. Toes will curl underneath. If they haven't, let's lift our hips up and shift our weight back. We'll bring ourselves into downward facing dog. Bending your knees, pedaling out your feet. Just start to move the lower body here. We'll turn our feet out as we step them about mat width apart. We'll walk our hands to the back of our mat as we come into a malasana squat here next. Sinking your hips down to your heels as we sit low into our malasana. And then breath out, coming into that forward fold as we let the head hang heavy. A few times here. Hips sit back, heart opens up. Let the hands rest where they feel most comfortable. Breath out, we lift the hips. We might soften and bend through the knees. Just see what you may need. A couple more times. Smooth movement, just bringing some circulation into the knees. Great. Next time around, as we sit into our malasana, bringing your right hand to left ankle. Bring your left hand to the back of your head. Just leaning away from your left side as we open our left elbow to the sky. Keep your hands as they are, fold forward, and we'll look to switch hands. Left hand to right ankle, right hand to the back of your head. Breath in to sit low as we open our right elbow to the sky. And then let's just see if we can work with this movement a few times. On your breath out, fold forward. Right hand to left ankle, left hand to the back of your head. Inhaling to sit low as we open our left elbow to the sky. Maybe reach that left hand overhead. And then let's just do maybe 2 more times both sides. Be mindful of your hips here. You can always choose to stay a bit higher. You don't have to sit so low. Some of us have no problem. Great job, everyone. Finishing up your last side here. And then we'll slowly fold forward, bringing the feet a bit closer together. Take your next breath as you rise up, reach up, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, we'll reset. Soft back bend coming up next. Inhale, sweep high, lean back, bend back, lead with your heart as you lift up. Exhale, fold forward, come down to the ground, release and let go. Halfway lift on your inhale. Walk your hands down the length of your mat, welcoming your first vinyasa with the option here of lowering down for that chaturanga. Breath in will open up through the heart. Exhale to curl your toes as we lift our hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. See what you need to do to make this posture work for you. And for some of us, that just means that the posture may not be for you. You can always lower onto your knees. Could be puppy dog pose, could be child's pose, could be a tabletop. But we'll move from here. We'll continue to work with the hips as we open things up. Breath in, right leg to the sky, kick high. Exhale, step forward, glue your left heel down. We'll come into warrior one. Working smoothly, breath out, warrior two. Slice your arms out as your left toe turns out. Inhale for your sky archer pose as you straighten your right leg, reach your right hand to the sky. Option, left hand to grab your right wrist, bending your right arm, maybe. Option, left hand grabs your elbow, or left hand just supports the hip. Prepping for triangle pose towards the back of your mat. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out. Keep that right hand reaching high as your left hand slides down. Be mindful here as you look down, rebend your left knee, coming into your extended side angle. And then we're trying something a bit different here. Place your left hand on the ground, step your left foot back. We're coming into our side plank. Lifting up through your top hip, finding your breath, maybe staggering your feet does make life a bit easier. Then we're gonna rinse and repeat this whole sequence again, but listen carefully. Look at your left hand, step your right foot there, glue your left heel, inhale, warrior one. We're now facing the back of our mat. Trust yourself, you may not be able to see me on the screen, but you can definitely hear my cueing. Breath out, warrior two. The arms slice out, hips open out. From warrior two, straighten your right leg, reach your right hand to the sky. See where you can go with your side body here. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot to what would be the top of your mat as we slide our left hand down, coming into our triangle pose. Look down as you shift a bit more weight into that left leg, coming into your extended side angle. Wonderful. And then mindfully, left hand plants, left foot steps back, and we are here once again in side plank. Holding 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes down. We're taking our vinyasa as we flow things out and return to downward dog. Couple of breaths. So if you can catch the theme here, we're moving in a circular manner around our mat. We end up doing the same sequence twice on the same side. And if you got lost somewhere in that movement pattern, then it's okay. We still got the left side to try. Breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, we step. We glue our right heel and we rise, reaching our arms to the sky. Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. We slice out the arms. We look past that left hand. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Maybe keep looking at left hand. Turn your left foot in. Turn your right foot to the back of your mat. Staying open as you slide your right hand down for triangle pose. Rebend your right knee. Sink a little bit deeper into your right hip. This would be your extended side angle. And then preparing for arm balance as right hand comes down, we step our right foot back. And here we are in our side plank. Holding 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down. We flow in whichever way works for us as we bring ourselves up and back. Oh, no down dog. Left foot would be stepping forward. Oops, right heel anchors down. Breath in, arms sweep high to the sky. Even I, your guide, your teacher, can mess things up. That's okay. Breath out, warrior 2. We slice out. Inhale, your sky archer pose. We lean back and open up. We turn the left foot in. We turn the right foot to the front. Triangle pose as we sink deeper. We rebend that right knee. We get lower. And then we step our right foot back. We come into our side plank. We hold here, 3, 2, 1. And this would have been the proper vinyasa to seal things off on that left side. Couple of breaths here. We're going to work through this whole sequence one more time. I'll offer a little playing option when we get into side plank. Just an opportunity to play a bit more through the position of our legs and hips. And I promise this time I'll try my best not to mess up the guidance. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step through. Rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Slice out your arms. Inhale, sky archer pose. We straighten right leg. Reach right hand high, lean back. Turning right foot in, left foot to the back of your mat. Sink into that left side for triangle pose. Look down, sink a bit deeper. This would be your extended side. And you can play with the position of your top arm. We'll bring that left palm towards the ground. We'll step our left foot back. And here we are, side plank. Option here, very simple challenge. We lift the right leg, top leg off the ground. Holding 3, 2, 1, and then step that right foot towards the back of your mat. And once again, inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2, open out. Breath in, sky archer pose, lean back and open up. Breath out, triangle towards the top of your mat, turning your left foot forward. Rebend your left knee, sink deeper for your extended side. And then mindfully here, something to try again. Left foot tree pose as you bring it towards your right leg. Requires us to lift that top hip a bit higher. And if you're able to, keep your left leg in this position. And from here, welcome that vinyasa with a tree pose leg. Kicking left leg to the sky as you return to down dog. Breath out to step through and rise up. Warrior one. Repetitive, yes, but mechanical, never. Keeping the movements mindful. Breath out, warrior two. Arm slice, reach longer, sink deeper if you can. Inhale, sky archer pose. We straighten and lean back through that left side. Prepping for triangle pose at the back of your mat, sliding your right hand towards your right foot. Rebend your right knee, sink deeper into your right hip. And then mindful transition, placing right palm down, stepping right foot back. Option here to play, lifting left leg high. And then no vinyasa this time, stepping your left foot to the back of your mat. Rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sky archer pose. Pivot your feet, adjust your hips, slide down for triangle pose. Rebend your right knee, sink deeper. And then here's that final challenge from side plank coming into tree pose, gluing that right foot to the inner side of your left leg. Holding 3, 2, 1. We'll bring our left hand down and we will flow things out. Awesome job. A couple of breaths. I'm hoping that you're starting to build that heat within your body. We'll work through this whole sequence one more time. We'll try to add in just a little bit more fluidity. Inhaling, right leg kicks. Exhale, right foot steps. Breath in, arms sweep high, warrior one. Exhale, open your chest and hips, warrior two. Breath in, straighten your right leg and lean back, reach up. Pivot towards the back of your mat, breath out, triangle pose. We keep ourselves open. Look down, rebend your left leg, sink deeper, your extended side angle. Place your left hand down, step your left foot back as we come into our side plank. Lifting up your right leg, we hover, we play, we challenge. And then we step our right foot and we anchor our left heel. Once again, breath in, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach your right hand high as you lean back. Pivot your feet, right foot in, left foot to the front. Sink into that left side for triangle pose. Look down if it helps. Rebend your left knee. Change your arm position if you wish. Prepping for your final side plank. On this side, left foot steps back. That option for tree pose is available. Hold 3, 2, 1. Welcome your vinyasa. Maybe keeping that leg in that position if it works for you. Last time, left side, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps. Glue your right heel. Strong breath, arms sweep high. Exhale, arms slice out. Inhale, we lengthen that left side through sky archer pose, leaning back. We pivot our feet towards the back of our mat. Using that breath out, sliding your right hand down for triangle pose. Rebending right knee, sink deeper, coming into your extended side angle. And then placing that right hand down, stepping your right foot back. This is your first of 2 side planks. Look to your right hand, step your left foot there, maybe lift up that left leg in the process of that happening. Glue your right heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, arm slice, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg, lean back, sky archer pose. Pivot your feet, let's go to the top of our mat, slide down for triangle pose. Breath in to rebend that right knee, sink deeper into your hip, your extended side angle. Final time, your tree pose leg. Option is welcome for you to challenge with here. 3, 2, 1. Final vinyasa, palms to the ground. Take your flow. Return to downward dog. Great job, everyone. Well, we've done a great job building a lot of heat. Let's take a few moments landing on our knees. Shift your weight back into child's pose for just a couple of breaths. Slow down your breathing. It's great that we can build all this heat by just simply breathing and moving. But learning how to reset, learning how to rest is also a part of our practice. Wonderful job. We'll be focusing on just releasing a little bit more heat through the body before we seal off our practice. So taking your time, coming forward into your tabletop. We'll slide our right knee outside of our right wrist, and it's your choice from here whether you settle into pigeon or deer pose. A very simple litmus test that I offer, just to make sure that you are settled in your hips, is to see if for just a couple of moments you can become hands-free. This will just tell you if you're settled enough and centered enough through your hips. And that also allows you to then play a bit more mindfully when it comes to exploring your pigeon shape. We won't be here for too long, just about 10 or so breaths. Some of you will choose to just be a bit more upright here as a result of a limited time. But if you feel the need to come and hinge yourself down, no problem. See what feels good for you. Although we did try something new with today's practice, the intention wasn't to make it complicated. That we could get a little bit lost in the movement by just working with repetition of familiar movements. We will curl our back toe underneath. We'll build ourselves up to our hands, and we'll step our right foot back, maybe pedaling out the feet a few times here before we switch sides. We'll just be simply switching. We'll come into our pigeon on our left side. Once again, opening up that left thigh bone will give you a bit more space when it comes to settling into your hips. You can check in once again just to see if you feel stable through the hips, hands-free for just a couple of moments, so that you can then choose how you wish to approach the lengthened position. And here's the litmus test and the failing, I guess, of the litmus test. Sometimes when people slide their knee forward, it goes in the center of their mat. And what would happen in that case is that you would fall onto one half of your hip in pigeon. And it's not to say that we cannot get a stretch here, but we leave a lot on the table. Namely, we leave a lot on the table with our back leg, our extended leg, and we lose how much pressure, in a good way, we can place on this front outer hip. So this litmus test, one, allows you to be a bit more stable through the hips, but also to stretch a bit more effectively through the outer left hip. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Once again, your choice. Staying a bit more upright, staying hinged. Some of us with a lot of space to work with, King Pigeon becomes that option, but these are just things that you can consider if they feel good in your body. We will build ourselves up. We'll come down to our left hip. We'll swing our right leg to the front. And we'll just take a moment to welcome our butterfly. Heels will come together. Arms maybe behind. And I encourage you to use a bit of your energy to open your thighs out to the side. So having your arms behind you, your hands behind you, we push gently into the ground. We stay long through the spine. We stay open through the heart. And it's almost as if somebody were to try to press down on your knees, but you're doing that to yourself with your own internal energy. Creating that opening through the inner thighs, your groin, your adductors. For some of us, the hips may be slightly hovering off the mat. So we're driving the hips a bit higher as we open the knees out further. And if you are really close towards your heels, we'll take a few moments. We'll slide our hips back. We'll extend out our legs. We'll shake things out instead. Now it's your choice if you feel like you need a few moments to rest on your back. We'll be taking about 10 breaths wherever we are to just soften the body once again. To allow ourselves to take a minute of mindful rest. I'm going to take a seat, but I encourage you to find something that feels comfortable and brings in ease. Just a mindful minute to do nothing, to rest in the space that you've created, and to fill up that space with the positive energy of your practice today on your mat. If you are on your back, please slowly move your body as you build yourself up into a seat. And for the rest of us that may be seated, we'll just take a moment to bring our palms to our heart, to tuck our chin to our chest, to take a moment for some final reflections. When it comes to our practice, the main thing we concern ourselves with is our effort. That we try our best, that we try honestly, but to be happy with the effort that we put into practice, to be content with it. No doubt you may have been able to do more, you may have wished to push yourself a bit harder, but be happy with what you were able to do. Be grateful for your body and what it was able to do for you today. And you can always do a bit more tomorrow or for your next practice, but accept that whatever you did today was enough. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live peacefully and harmoniously. May you be liberated from your pain and suffering. It's my honor to guide you all here today as we sit tall, to seal our practice by bowing forward and humbly saying, Namaste. Wonderful job. I really like the theming of this class and the ability to move 360 degrees around the mat. For some of us, facing the back of the mat creates a bit of anxiety, but I hope you were able to work through it. Now, if you had any questions, comments, or feedback, please leave it down below. It would support the channel greatly if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to seeing you again for another practice. So until then, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you again soon.